Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, Gacheri MJ here. Once again, I'm out here with my two very wonderful wolf women. And as always, we're going to start off with the introductions, just for them to remind you their names.
Hi guys, my name is Joy.
Hi guys, my name is Emily Mosoti.
Yes, so today we are out here for a picnic and we decided to do this video. So in this particular video, what we're going to do is we're just going to ask questions of fasts, right? We're going to do a fast game or questions, whichever one. Like just ask a question about the first time for someone concerning anything, literally anything. Emily, go. Ask the first question.
So I'm thinking we should talk about our first kiss. How was the experience and all that?
Please, Joy, start.
Why are you putting me on the spot?
Because I want to know how crazy your kisses were before you talk about me.
Okay, the one that I can remember, which will act as my first.
Okay.
I can't really remember my age, but I think I was in primary school. So my mom had a best friend, and we used to have these visits where we'd go to stay at their place for 1 week. They'd come and stay at our place for 1 week. So I remember this time, and they had a son who was around my age, so we used to click very well with the son. So I remember this time we went to visit them at their place. So this night, I think the parents decided to go out and have fun. So we decided to also to stay in and have our own fun. And you can guess what happened. Or we just kissed. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
We just kissed.
I was just about to tell you. You want us to keep guessing about that?
We just kissed.
Okay.
Oh,
Does that
wow.
mean that now I can talk about mine? Because mine was
Yes,
also not dramatic.
yes.
My first kiss was when I was in Form 3. I remember very well. I wouldn't say where I was, but I'll tell you it was on December 31st. And I had this nakwambia nilikuwa zile za next year haiwezi fika kama sijamjua. So there was this dude who I used to like a lot. Yeah, so it was that. Actually, it was pretty good.
It was.
Yeah, it was.
But
It was
your first, how do you know it was good?
okay. I don't know how I know. Well, after that I've kissed. Okay, I've also kissed.
frogs.
I've also. I didn't say that. But of course, yes. I think it was okay. It was okay, and probably it was okay because nilikuwa namfeel labda, unajua. But it was okay. It was okay. I was in Form 3 and it was on December 31st.
Wow. Oh, wow. That's so good. You guys, it seems as if you guys had the first a good experience. Unlike me, yeah? Let's say, okay, not like let's say, I would probably say I couldn't feel anything. It was just you guys, you are laughing.
Did you even kiss?
No.
Yeah, oh my God, you even
Yes,
Not even a kiss now.
Yes. This guy was so into me, but I was not into him.
That's why you didn't feel anything.
Yeah. So the first time he initiated the kiss, me, I thought he was eating some Panadols. By the way, guys, don't criticize me because I felt I didn't feel anything, and I was like, oh my God, I can't wait to go and wash my mouth.
No.
It was that bad.
Okay, I hope that guy never gets to know this.
No, and maybe you will know, maybe you will find out, I don't know. But
You didn't
from
like
that
it?
day, I've never seen him up to date. I've never.
That must have been a very terrible kiss.
It was. Because I think I was so scared, maybe, and naive. So I wasn't sure what was going on. So I didn't feel anything. For me, I didn't feel anything.
Okay, we doubt if she kissed.
She didn't. That wasn't a kiss. It
I
doesn't count as a
did.
first kiss.
It's okay.
How come I realized his saliva tasted like a paracetamol? Like seriously,
Oh, wait.
even to date, I can remember.
Okay,
Stop. You're traumatizing
yes.
us.
Oh, yeah, sorry. So I ask us a question about fasts.
Let me say our first phones.
Oh,
Oh my God.
my first.
When did you
first
first
phone.
have a phone?
Was it after class 8? Was it class 8? My mom bought me this tiny black phone. Which make was it? I don't remember, but I remember it was small and it was black. And I felt so awesome. It was zile mulikamuzi. I loved that car phone. But of course, after that, I never used to sleep. I used to buy free SMSs. I would text the whole night. And then there was that offer of at night. And oh my God, my grandmother just used to complain like every time after I got that car phone. And then unajua sasa ilikuwa tu ni meoto ya youngster.
Yeah.
Yours?
Mine was a small phone, but it had some Gacheri.
It
had a Gacheri. Yes, it had a Gacheri. And then ukifungua ilikuwa na ka light ka blue hivi. I can the name of that car phone is Siemens or something.
Yes, I remember it.
Yes. My God, that one, nobody bought it for me. I inherited it from my cousin, now my big cousin. May his soul rest in peace, he died.
Oh, yes.
So now, I inherited it. So you can imagine, chatting, everything, every opportunity that I get, that my grandmother is not around and all that. Oh my God, I'm that texting. How will people know that I have a new phone?
And you inherited phone.
I really took, imagine.
And yours, Joy?
My first phone, I bought it with the help of my mom. We agreed with her that I saved some money. She had taught me about saving, so she told me save
your
for
mom.
something.
That's
So
good.
she told me save for something, then I'll help you top it up. So I saved like 2,000. She gave me the extra 4,000. I bought it at 6,000. It was a Techno phone.
Oh wow.
Which phone was that?
It was just the first, the ones that came with a pen. Ilikuwa unachomoka pen.
On the side.
Yeah.
I think ni Huawei. Which
I
phone
don't
was
know if it
that?
was Techno or whatever. I don't remember
No,
the
it
name.
must have been a Huawei. Si ndio ilikuwa na kapen?
Ilikuwa na pen.
Yani your first phone was a
Oh my God.
But then I had to save for
People
it,
have
and it was
money.
I know.
and it was like after I think either after high school or just before I finished high school, around that time. So
Okay.
tulikuwa tumesonga, so people were buying better phones.
Yeah. And you needed to go with the class. Okay,
So that was
okay.
my first phone.
So,
wow.
first question, what do I ask? Tell us about your first heartbreak.
Do you have tissues?
No, please.
No, we
don't
are
make it that
crying.
emotional.
Today we are not
Six
crying.
my drink. We are not crying.
You should give me tissues, oh.
Please no.
My
Not
first
crying.
heartbreak. I didn't start dating until after high school. I was, I think, 19 when I started dating. So my first boyfriend was younger than me. He was younger than me by like 2 years.
Okay.
And he had the audacity to cheat on me with my friend. So that was my first heartbreak. In summary. Because we don't have tissues
Oh my God.
for the details.
I think I would have wanted a little bit more details, but okay.
Yeah. I know. You're looking at me.
Yeah, I'm waiting for yours.
So, my first heartbreak, it was a bit serious. I took it very personal. It was so heartbreaking because I really loved the guy. But the idiot, sorry to say, the idiot had the nerve to cheat on me. Just right in front of my nose. Just there.
Who did he cheat on you with?
A neighbor.
I'm sorry. Wait.
A neighbor. His neighbor.
No, I'm like, wait.
And guess what? When I used to go to visit, I could hear the lady calling him boyfriend. And I asked him, oh, wait, why are you guys calling each other boyfriend and girlfriend? Oh, it's just
just a name.
It's just a name, you see. It's nothing serious. Little did I know, I met them in bed together. So
Oh.
I was
wait.
so heartbroken. I think I cried like, oh my God,
Oh, wait.
tears of liver.
Are we-
There's something like
okay.
that.
Okay, you've just talked about that and I'm like, oh, okay, is it crazy? I had such an experience. Mine was actually terrible. Oh my God, I probably should not talk about that. But it's interesting that my first heartbreak, wait, does it mean that if you are heartbroken, it's probably because the guy cheated or something like that?
Not really.
Not
The funny thing
really.
is, my first heartbreak was when I was in Form 1, and that me and that guy, and it's not like we decided we want to be boyfriend and girlfriend. And interestingly, he didn't cheat on me.
So how did he break your
He
heart?
broke my heart by what he said. Like, I don't know, it doesn't even make sense
Yeah, it does.
because that dude broke me. I mean, it's one evening, we are walking, we are on the road, and this guy just does something, and that guy, I don't know, but it really broke my heart. Like, he just talked. You know, someone can just say crazy stuff. I'm telling you guys, that was when I changed. I had been a very good girl. From that moment, I was never a good girl. But many more years later, I did have another boyfriend.
And
Who was
broke your
boyfriend after Form 4. Let me tell you how this went down. My cousin calls me. Oh gosh, do I need to say this? No, I should probably not talk about that story. Just know that it was a very terrible moment of my life. I just lost someone who I really loved, and this nigga was supposed to come and attend that burial. The nigga never came. And then my cousin wakes me up the next day. I remember I was in campus, and my cousin wakes me up the next day, and he tells me, you know what? You remember we had told you about so and so, and he keeps saying no. You know what? Go to this and this place. Dang it! I went, and I knocked the door of some lady, and I went with my cousin. My peoples. These dudes, I think they just finished what they were doing.
Wow.
And, it was just terrible.
How did you
I
react?
know,
Did
I
you
know.
cry?
I didn't cry. Interesting. I didn't cry. I think also I had already been so heartbroken because I had lost someone who I really, a family. It was actually my grandma. So I was so heartbroken at that particular time. I didn't cry then. But I can tell you, this chick allowed me to go into her house, and I just told this guy, dude, so we are good. And so I'm walking out, and the lady tells me, no, don't go. No, let him say. What I say me? Is it true what she's saying, that you've been boyfriend and girlfriend for like a year and what? I just told that lady, you know what, darling, thank you very much for letting me come into your house because he refused to walk outside so that we can end this. But right now he's all yours. I don't want to hear anything that he has to say, and I don't want anything to do with him.
That was a nice move.
And then I left.
It was.
But I won't lie to
It
you
was a
guys.
boss
After
move.
that, I got a bit. I got sick. I got sick because I had lost my grandmother. Because I didn't know how to move on from that. But I also got sick because of him. Do you know? It got to a point where I could not sleep at all. Like, I couldn't sleep unless maybe I took paracetamol
I
or
know that feeling.
I drank a shot of whiskey.
Wow.
It was that serious.
Now you
was a
can
big-
imagine.
I think for me it was because it was two things at the very same time. Yeah, but right now that nigga, I won't use the word that I was about to use, but anyway, it's in life. Although I wouldn't say that it was my first heartbreak. My first heartbreak is actually the one that I've told you. The one that literally broke me. It was some guy who I really liked a lot, and he made a very terrible comment, and it just broke me.
It just ended.
Yeah. It didn't really end as such because it had not started, but that was my first. Anywho, moving on swiftly because we said there are not issues here.
Yeah. I know.
Anyway, so that's that. Life, now we are better. We've moved on with life, right?
Yeah.
Joy, give us a first question.
First job.
Oh, first.
Oh, wow. I can go first, actually. So,
If your job was so good, please don't
Don't
go
tell
fast.
us,
And don't tell us. And we don't want to hear.
good. It wasn't good, by the
You know,
way.
Emily can just tell us something.
Yeah, she'll tell us that she was working
by
for, I don't
no,
know.
I know, and she was being paid 30,000.
Which 30,000? My God. I wish I could have started like that. Right now. Ningekuwa na own aeroplane.
I know.
So guys, my first job, actually it was after I finished my Form 4. So for me, after Form 4, I finished 2009. Then I repeated again at Govio Girls. So at 2010. So after I finished, I went back home. So my grandmother told me, "No, you finished school, yes, and you have now the Kasmoka phone now." I used to like it so much. When I'm going to school, I hide it. When I come back,
Unachomoa.
yes. So now, And she was like, oh God, no, don't be using your phone all the time. Whenever I call you, you're just in your phone and all that and all that. So now I decided, we were so good friends with a certain teacher. I won't mention her. And she told me, she advised me, so because you have good grades, I think I can give you a job. So I asked her, which job? And she told me teaching. And I was like, oh my God, this is what I was waiting for. To be called.
You told your show.
Yeah, because now, you know, with that peer pressure, unakatiziwa kila wakati, ati TV, sasa uoni. Unaona pale kwa main switch, wanazimia stima hapo. I swear, you won't charge the phone, you won't chat with anybody. So your work ni,
kazi za nyumba.
Kazi za nyumba. So unaingia uboch officially, waiting for your luck. So now, I talked to this lady. She told me they are starting another school at Gilgil. So
wow, okay.
So I went to Gilgil.
Meru.
Yeah. So I was told now I have to go and report to work. My friends, I didn't have a mattress. Hata sufuria, hata kijiko, nothing. Unaona vile unaitwa tu toka tuende.
Ukaenda hivyo?
Nilitoka hivyo, I just packed few clothes na nikachukua blanketi yenye nilikuwa natumia home and all that. Nika bounce. Wacha nifike Gilgil, my friends. Nikaenda nikaambiwa, now you have to look for a house. God, I don't even have a penny in my pocket.
Yeah.
So I talked to this lady, nikamwambia, yes, kwa nimejipanga and I don't have money for this. So akaniambia, okay, I'll rent you a house. But hiyo house ilikuwa inaenda 2,500 a month.
Ulikuwa unalipa pesa ngapi?
Wait. So now, sasa si nimepelekwa kwa ploti inakaa fiti. Guess what? Sasa sina mattress, sina anything, yani I don't have literally nothing. I have nothing. So this lady agreed to rent me like 5K. Nikaenda nikanunua kale ka mattress.
Sana kawembe.
Kale kawembe. Alafu nikakuja nikakarusha tu. Nikaenda nikanunua ka stove. That was my very first time to use a stove. Nikanunua ka sufuria kamoja kadogo na sahani moja na kijiko moja la cup. Nikasema na nikanunua sasa mafuta ya taa, nikanunua nusu lita
ya stove
ya kickstart life. Nikaenda nikanunua kala ka salt ni 5 bob. By then kalikuwa kanatoka 5 bob. And then sasa wacha life nitandike. The following morning I need to report to work. My friends, yani I was maybe tuseme nika kuwalk kutoka Muthaiga kuingia hadi Tau. Hiyo na sasa si flat, ni mlima. Haya, nikaenda first day. Sasa siku negotiating the salary and all that.
Umeambiwa salary yote yote?
Yote nilikuwa tu na haja ya kupata job nitoke kwa shosho cause alikuwa ananipea masharti mingi na saa unajua juu ya pia pressure pia nayo ina.
So negotiate.
Sasa wacha nienda kunegotiate. Wacha majamaa waniambie salary ni 3,000.
Alafu nyumba ya 25
ni 2,500. Sema stomach asa. Nikawaambia msee niongezeni ifike at least 3,500. Wapi?
Unanegotiate 500.
Imagine. By then nilikuwa na negotiate 500 so that Uncle sasa anyway.
I'm so sorry for having Nisikuwa
Ukishalipa rent ubaki na dhao.
Nikilipa rent ni baki na dhao.
Nisikuwa najua akizidi I'm sorry.
Oh my God, you guys, you should know people.
Because ile saa nyumba ni ya 2,500 na nalipa
nalipwa thao tatu. So the only thing I had here ni to negotiate with them. At least wanipatie mkwe 35.
Baby.
So my good luck, these people agreed to add me salary. Guess how much? 300 baht. Hawakunifikishia hiyo punch yenye nilikuwa nataka. Bebe, mnacheka but
hii story hujaituchapia
that's when I felt so embarrassed in my life. Yani una negotiate uongezwe 500.
Uongezwe 300
ili ukiriparent ubaki na 25. That night my friends, I never slept.
Pole.
Wacha nikanganye maisha ya kwenda kutafuta nyumba ya mabati ya punch ama dhao. Nilitembea Gilgil akiao. Hi! You guys.
Yes, sorry.
No, Aki, it wasn't a good
okay,
experience.
it's good
too much.
For once Emily amekuwa na experience yenye ni kubwa kutu. Yani it's crazy and yet.
Oh my god, it was bad. It was bad, to be honest. I didn't take it right. So you guys, if you think I started up there, oh no.
Yeah, no.
I started there. You know hamjui kutumia stoves, by the way.
Maybe my first job was, you know, I like the fact that after Form 4, you started working. Why was I not even thinking of that?
What were you doing?
What was I doing? What was I doing? I don't even remember. My first job was actually after campus. Like an actual real job. You see it in internship. You go after campus. I was working at Getembene Meru for a motor vehicle company. We were selling vehicles, and I was being paid. Was it 7,000 or 8,000?
Oh wow!
Yeah, you started big.
Guys, did you hear the part where I said nilikuwa nimemaliza kampo? Guys, you siku start big.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
true.
You know, I think how much was he paying me? I don't remember. I think it was like 8 or I could make 10K. I worked there for a couple of months. Then I got another job of I think 22 Gs or something. So I just left that. I left that place. But yeah, and the good thing was my cousin was living in Meru. In Meru, sides where Kemu, Kemu. Which university is that? Okay.
Yeah,
anyway,
it's
she
Kemu.
It's Kemu.
Yeah.
And you go hapo Maku kiteremka hivyo.
Yeah, it's Kemu.
Yeah, so she was living there because she used to work in town. So I didn't pay any rent. I was not paying for food. So at least mine was a bit so, okay.
It was a bit good, but
the money was terrible.
yeah. But it doesn't get worse than mine.
Really?
Yeah.
Does yours get worse than Emily's?
Oh my
Probably it does.
Okay.
At some
really?
point, yeah. Oh, I can say I started working for my mother when I was still growing up. She would give us, angetupatia like kuna ile kazi yenye mnajua nyinyi ndio mnafaa kufanya. And then now she would give us like jobs, manual jobs to do sasa to earn something.
Oh, like
kulima
kama kubeba mbolea.
Karibu ongea kidogo
Mbolea.
Kama mbolea.
It sounds real when you say it in
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So ulikuwa unatengenezewa your own kipound. Kinatoshana hivi.
Yeah.
Si eti unaibeba ati hapa unapeleka hapa. It's like unaitoa hapa, like unaitoa tuseme Kasarani, Roysambu unaipeleka mpaka Mwiki.
Oh my
On your
god.
back.
Okay.
And then you have to finish the whole kidhing. Umetengenezewa yako kikubwa. You have to carry it yote mpaka ishe. You go, unaifikisha kwa shamba, you spread it.
Yeah.
Si eti unaenda tena unaimwaga mahali pamoja.
Yeah, you go spreading kwa
you go
nini kwa
spreading
plants.
You go spreading it kwa plants. Ndio sasa you get paid.
But at least your mother was paying you for that.
Yeah, she was paying us.
You know the people who are doing that, they are not being paid.
Sasa
Your mother was
point you are like, atakama. Kuna kazi zingine.
Kakata, so the video
So she had to pay.
That's good. At least she was paying.
Yeah,
People were doing that and they were not being
so
paid. Like that distance, like in your distance ni refu but fine. At least he alikuwa
Because
analipwa.
from Roysambu up to Mwiki, it's like
I like your mother the way she thinks.
Yeah. So
Actually,
she taught
was
us how
training you
to
good.
she taught us how to hustle when we were young.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
So after that, I think my other first legit job, the other time, she also started a business for me during my long holidays. Akanifungulia ka shop. I used to go and
you
now
started.
Okay, this time we go visit Joy's mother.
you should, by the way, you should. So when my first employment now by another person that I don't know was also after campus. So nimepigwa na life pia mimi. You know that period venye mtu anapigwa na life after campus you expected that life will just be waiting for you at welcome our daughter. Nimekaa 3 months 4 months nothing is happening. The person that I was living with akachoka na mimi akaniambia sasa hapa, so I had an option yangu ilikuwa either I go back to Meru or I find something to do. So I went home, nikatulia 1 month, nikaona this is not working. So nikarudi, I came back to Thika. I got a lady who employed me at a cyber cafe near Mount Kenya University. She was paying me 250 shillings per day.
How much is that in a week? 250 times 5. That's like 2,500. Oh no. Oh, it's 250. Oh, mimi nahesabu kwa 2,500.
No, 250 shillings per day.
So in 15, you 1250. For 5 days. Wow.
That is
okay,
how I started.
Hi, okay. So, but I like your mother. We need to visit your mom.
You should. Yeah.
I need to ask this one because I know it's a question that probably we've never really talked about it, but I want us to talk about it. I want each one of us to tell the other what was the first thing that you thought about when you met the other person.
Meet cha. I have to say this about you.
Oh, is that why you said meet cha?
Yeah. Before you start talking and I forget.
Okay, fine.
The first thing I thought about Michelle when I met her, she
must
probably
have been
doesn't
bad.
even remember when she met me first.
That's true.
She doesn't, but I do.
And
Because until the day I met Michelle, I had never been sized from top to down and top again and down.
Haki, I'm so
Like
sorry.
3 times by another woman for no reason. By then nilikuwa nimekukosea wapi?
Tulikuwa kampo.
Yeah, we went
Oh
campus.
my God, I was a terrible woman in campus.
So
I know.
I was classmates with someone that she knew. So that someone that she knew came to introduce. Alitupata na yeye, so he was like, this is Joy, and then I was sized up, down. I forgot even I was the Joy that was being introduced. I just left the building and I was like, this lady is bad news.
I am so sorry.
Every time we met since then, nilikuwa tu napita hivi.
I am so sorry.
I wouldn't stand in the same place with Michelle.
I am so sorry.
Ndio nisaiziwe tena.
I know, I won't apologize.
Mimi.
That was me then. Deal with it.
Yeah, so I thought you were bad news when I first met you. But when I re-met you now, the one that now you can remember.
Oh, thank God.
The one that you can
Thank God for second chances. I would never have redeemed myself.
Yeah. You were so full of energy. I was just like, wow. I love this energy. So the first thing I thought about you was the second time I re-met you. I thought you have such good energy.
Thank God.
Yeah.
For second chances.
And the first time I met Emily, she was so quiet.
Oh my God.
You know.
She seemed so humble and harmless.
Ulikuta ukume.
Really, am I not humble? What is wrong
What
with
are you trying to
people?
say?
What are you trying to say? I'm humble. Guys, I'm still humble.
Yes, but you're not harmless anymore.
Oh, she's humble but not harmless. Okay.
Yeah, she looks so harmless. She looks so.
Oh my God.
You
I
see
won't comment.
the happier, the meek people. These are the happier, the meek. At the time I met her.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Yeah, that is what I thought about you.
Frankly speaking, as you've said, I don't remember that very first time that I met you. But before we met like physically, I had been seeing you on Facebook and I was like, guy, huyu msichana, yani venye yani anakaa tu amenyamaza ni kama anajua chenye anafanya kwa hii life. Na sisi tuko huku hata we have no idea what we are doing. So of course we met. We met through our friend, for that chama that had been formed. And we meet and we're there and we're talking. But then Joy came and she's just quiet. Probably you had the first impression of me that you already had and you knew that you were going to meet me. So Joy was just quiet and what. And I'm asking, unajua mimi na mehe zangu. Namuuliza tu maswali. Joy anajibu tu kaswali aongezi information. Unajua mimi napenda information.
And then
anamaliza.
Unakumbuka when you asked me when you ordered for drinks and then I was like, mimi nakunywa juice. Mbona nakunywa juice? Kwani uko na mimba? And then I was actually pregnant.
But I didn't know.
I didn't know. In such a way that she put me like kila mtu akogeuka yenyewe.
Tukageuka kumwangalia. And she's like, yeah. No, I felt terrible. Sababu mimi nikisema I didn't really like know she was. But anyway, now we are here. She's an awesome woman. What did I think about you? Wewe, I remember Emily alikuja akaketi. Ako hapo. So we are talking. I don't know what we asked you. Ashatuambia amedropiwa na her husband guy Jehovah.
Goals.
Nikajiambia nede. Where was you going? Ashasema ni sijui nini. And then we started talking and what I think we talked about marriage or something.
Yeah.
Ashaanza kutuambia kuhusu story ya harusi. We nikasema sasa sisi wenye tuko tu kwa hii life, you know, but you are very quiet. Ulikuwa unakaa msiako compost kidogo kidogo. Haki akatuambia her age. Nikamwambia tu msichana niko like when did you grow up, and I'm still here and I'm not even I'm nowhere close to being a grown up.
My God.
Nataka kujichomea. And I'm a old mother.
I'm not under 18 people.
You're not saying you're under 18. We are simply saying
and I'm probably
uko compost sana kwa hii life. So good. Sometimes kanga ni kama hujui chenye unafanya pia wewe, you know,
confused.
Yeah, so that we can look together. So that we can all look together.
Oh my God.
Tell us about you.
So now what do you want me to say? Hi God.
Sweetie, I was a very good person when you met me.
Let's say yes.
Ameniangalia niko like huyu anataka kusema kitu mbaya.
No, I cannot do that. So the first time I met you was in that chama. And so when we were introducing, like, because the first meeting I didn't make it, so the second one, yeah, right? So the second one, now I had to meet you guys. So you came and hi, and I was like,
oh, that's what I said.
Wow. That's a good energy
for days.
To start with. For me, I took it like, wow. That's a good vibe. Because for those few girls we were with, I could tell, like, kila mtu alikuwa ameji enclose kivyake, yani amejifungia kivyake, hataki kuwa real. Una get? Na come to think of it, wenye tu tulikuwa real ndio hadi saa hii ndio tunadu the three of us, you see. So now when I met you, I could tell from the word go, at least this one we're gonna work like together. Yeah, like I like people who talk their mind. Like you don't say as in Emilia ako hivi. I don't like people who judge people without knowing them first. No. So I didn't judge anybody. So it was you
and me.
Now Joy.
Good.
Joy was very quiet. They are saying I was quiet, but this one, God, ulikuwa namuuliza tu kitu hivi straight to the point.
Na nyamaza. Yeah, what was up with that?
There is no like hata ile like tunacheka, she would laugh. And then ananyamaza tu.
At that point, I think at that point hatukuwa na a point of convergence, all of us. You seem to be having very different lives from the life I was having at that time.
Yeah.
So that's why I didn't want to like put myself in there too much, and then I get judged or get dropped because
unafikiria tutaku hii chama hizi exactly now.
And then
if only you knew how confused we were.
Yeah. And then I came to realize the three of us, it's only us who understand each other. Like hao wengine sisemi walikuwa wabaya, no, they were so good ladies, but then to persevering, unaona, kuendelea tukionana tunaambiana guy nilipatwa sijui na don't worry about that one, why should you
acha nikwambie yangu,
unaona
mtu akikwambia kishi yake unamwambia tulia, yako ni kidogo, acha nikwambie yangu sasa.
So we found ourselves encouraging each other day in day out, and now guys, here we are.
Yeah,
we are happy women, right?
I ask, yeah,
I ask you a question.
Yes.
Oh my God. Which one? Okay. Since we are all mothers, I would love to know, especially Michelle and Joy.
You don't want us to know about you?
No, about me. About me, it's a different story. Yeah? I want to know the first experience, the birth experience. Kuimba kanungo. Si nyinyi wote ni wamama.
Je, hebu tuambie yako uliimba aje? You know, I love it when we ask questions sababu hizi maswali tukikutana tunachapanga tu meheza from now moving forward. But hizi ni za nyuma. Hebu tell us, because that time in as much as we knew each other, we were not like really.
Yeah.
Hebu tell us.
No,
We were,
but not like now. You remember
like
it after the baby shower and everything, we didn't talk much. So how was it?
I actually didn't go through labor myself.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah. I was scheduled for CS, but it was supposed to happen like 3 days after the day I gave birth. Yes. So I knew naenda CS tuseme on a Saturday. So this Wednesday night I sleep well, nimelala vizuri. I used to wake up at 5 to prepare to go to work because I used to live in Thika. So this morning as usual nimeamka, I'm getting ready for work. Nikajipata I'm in a pool of water.
Oh yeah.
So I woke up and I'm like, my first thought was,
You peed.
It
rained at night. No, it rained at night.
kwani kulinyesha usiku.
Especially on your bed.
Especially hapa penye nimelala. So it was very hard by the to accept. By the kuna kale ka denial ko ukuja that labor is here. I don't know if it's just for me, but I had that ka denial. So between that time I woke up at 5, I got to a hospital at around 1, and my baby was breech. So I thank God I was able to get to hospital before the real labor started, because then it would have been bad, because I went through a moment of like 2 hours of denial, like see labor,
It's not happening.
Yeah.
So I call the doctor tells me, then kama unaona si hivyo basi wewe pumzika kidogo. Then I call him, I'm like, imagine imeendelea kutoka, unafikiria aje? He tells me go to hospital, lakini inakuanga hivyo. You see, I was like, I'm like negotiating with the doctor
whether you should go to hospital or not.
Yeah. So finally he told me, stop joking, get yourself to hospital. So by the time even I was getting to hospital, they were waiting for me. They were like, ni wewe na vile tuliambiwa kutoka saa 1 unakuja na ni emergency. Umekuwa wapi? Yeah. So I didn't, okay, the first stages had started, the initial pain, but I didn't go, sikufika kwa Kanungo stage.
Okay.
So mi stage yangu nilishukia hapo.
Yeah, you're good.
You are very lucky.
Am I?
Personally, I was supposed to. I'd been told that the the date was meant to be 22nd May. Mi 22nd imekuja imeenda. May isha. Hiyo story wase. Nishachapa week 42 niko tu. Yes. So this it was on 31st. Wait, May, yes, 31st. On 31st, I'm like, ikitu ime overstay. You know what? I'm just going to book myself for a CS. So I called the hospital that I was going for the clinics, and I tell them I'd like to book myself for a CS for tomorrow. The next day was on 1st June. It was a holiday. So nikamwambia, I'm going to come tomorrow, and the lady nurse tells me, fine, you can come in, you're going to have it at 7 in the morning, what. Because I just told her, I think this thing has just overstayed. It's like 42 weeks and counting. It's too much. Kidogo, the night comes, June 31st usiku, tuko hapo tu na mwenye alikuwa ananimake ni walk around with evidence of bad manners. Asha decide, so there was something that had been going on at the time, so he was like, oh, you know, you should probably wait, I don't think it's a good idea. So now I call this lady at night and I tell her, oh, I have cancelled the CS. Anyway, so on that first, we went to visit a friend of ours, by the way. So we go to visit this friend and she's like, Michelle, bado hujaenda? Nikamwambia zi. And then I tell her, by the way, kulikuwa when? Nikamwambia, akaniambia zi. So I'm telling her, by the way, acha nikwambie, hata nilikuwa nimejibook leo niende kufanywa CS. Then this person here decided, nini? Akamwambia, no. Gacheri, wacha aende. Go, anaita Michelle, acha aende. So the next, nikamwambia, ni sawa. Anyway, hata sina uchungu, si mimi niko tu sawa. I walk, nikatoka huko, nikatembea, nikaenda nyumbani, nikalala. Lakini sasa next day nikasema, I'm just going to wake up and go. So nikaamka, nikaoga, sina haraka, nikaenda. But I was feeling some pain on my back. But you know, in my mind, I thought when labor comes, itanigonga, itakuwa ninapiga nduru. So I just walk into the hospital, nikitu saa 5, nafika. And then I go into and that chick is like, mbona ulikosa kuja jana nini? Nikamwambia, don't even ask. These things so she akaniambia acha basi tukuangalie. And then ananipima ananiambia, by the way uko 4 centimeters. Niko like, what the hell? Ananiambia, so sasa vile tutafanya acha tukuinduce. Akamwambia sawa, nikainduciwa. Si nikaekwa. We go, nikaenda nikaambiwa sasa sijui nilipe nini. Mimi nalipa tu nimetulia, what. Then nikaenda nikaketi, nikaletewa food, nikakula vizuri. That was like 1 wacha tuelekee tu. I even called my cousin. I told her, by the way, this and this place, my cousin comes, Sheila. And then she called, I'd also called my other cousin, Bessie. Kitu 3 huko, wakakuja sasa. Then wacha uchungu sasa uanze, my peoples. Kwanza when the pain started, nilikuwa natembea nafika hapo narudi, natembea nafika hapo narudi. As we were getting to 4, I realized no, this is a joke. Nikaanza kupanda stairs, nashuka, nafanya kazi yangu hapo hapo. She's just looking at me and she's like, "Whoa, okay." We start dancing, tukadance, tukachukua video, tukidance, sijui nini. Hey, tuna dance after 2 seconds, naambia hapana. I get. By the time we are getting to 5, hey, these watu wakaniambia sasa hata vile tunaona, it was about time for them by the way to like change shifts. I think it was almost 6. They tell me, you know what we're going to do? Acha tukutoboe maji. So, no, walinipima kitu 3, wakaniambia I'm 6 centimeters. At 5, I'm still 6 centimeters. At that time, my people, I am dancing like no one's business. At 6, niko bado 6 centimeters. Nikamwambia hii nayo ni mchezo. No. Wakaniambia, you know what? Acha tukutoboe tu maji. Ndio? That was the greatest mistake under the sun. After they did that, I lost it. Nilikuwa najaribu kupiga magoti before nifike chini na realize ni uongo. Na nilika kazini yangu namwambia nishike. Oh my God, it was crazy. I was in so much pain. And then the thing was, after that, they realized that I actually had to go for an emergency CS. So they call the gynecologist, and the gynecologist is like, I'm at Kiambu, let me come, give me 30 minutes. Hey, niliambiwa nurse, acha niwaambie, in 30 minutes I will be dead, and I want it to go to record that it was you who killed me. Because siwezi kaa 30 minutes mtu afike. Yani I lost, oh my God. I have never felt so much pain in my life. And then the pain you can do nothing about, you know. You're just feeling it. Yeah? The only way out of it is through it. By the time that comes there, no, they'd say that. See, gynecologist, there is one person who had, I don't know who had not arrived. I don't even remember at that time. So, amefika, and then this man who had brought me to hospital, kidogo ameongeleshana vibaya na huyo daktari kwa sababu ulizo daktari, what's the name of that gynecologist? Huyo daktari akamuuliza, "Si ni daktari tu, kuna shida gani?" Hey! Akamwambia, "So mnataka mimi ni sign, muende mkafanyie operations sijui nini, you know." It was just a crazy thing, and he refused to sign. I told them, bring it, I'll sign it. The pain that I was feeling. But thank God, much later, things got better. But I'll tell you, if I survived childbirth, I am going to live for the rest of this life painless.
Wow. Yani, I don't know where to start.
Well, you must have been very young. But tell us how that went.
Oh my God.
I always bring that up every single time.
So now, it started just like a joke. It started like on a Wednesday. It was on 27th November.
Aye.
So now, it started like a joke. I slept not feeling well. I couldn't tell my hubby because I was still doubting myself. Then on 26th, when was on Wednesday. Then on 27th morning, I prepared them because we were also living with our brother-in-law. So I prepared them, I ironed, I cooked breakfast, and I sealed them off to go to work. Now I go back to bed. I try to lie down, at least I sleep. I feel no. I could feel, hey, there is like a pain, but inakanika uchovu, sijui ni uchovu, sijui ni pain. So I decided to sleep. By then I had a day bag, and so alikuwa anakuja morning at around 7, and then anafanya chores zake, then anaishia. Akakuja, she was elderly. Nikamwambia, hey, there is a way I'm feeling. Na nikamwambia, you just cook for me porridge, put it in a flask, and please wake me up after like 2 hours. What? Hizo 2 hours sikulala.
Unageuka?
So nilikuwa nageuka, naona sigeuki, naona nikaona hapana, this tiredness hapana. Nikasema, let me go and shower. My women. I went to the loo and niliona tu ka cramps. Nikatoka nikamwambia, mtoto wangu anatoka. Because it was my first, I couldn't tell what it was going on because I was told like so labor pains zikianza uchungu inatoka hapa inapita yangu ipiti and then sasa mimi imekuja kama
Yeah.
Peas. So now,
Ati peas.
Yeah, like she
period.
was bleeding.
Yeah, I was
Really?
bleeding. Yeah, zikamtoka period. So
Kajua mtoto ametoka.
so I came out with a cut tissue. Akaniambia no, ulikuwa due when? Nikamwambia so my baby came 2 weeks before the time. So now nikaanza kujipanga, nikamwambia we enda ukanitafutie cab. Sasa hiyo my hubby ameenda job, nikampigia nikamwambia I'm to labor, you fanya hivi tupatane OC. Mimi huyo nikajiprepare teke nikaenda. So kufika Nairobi OC nikawa booked in asubuhi 8 around 10 nilikuwa nishamalizwa kila kitu, nimewekwa tu reba zianze. My friends, I labored throughout the day, throughout the night. Oh God! Yani nikakuweka hizo dawa na nini sikufunguka hata 1 centimeter to make the matters worse. The matters was hata 1 centimeter, it never opened like yani nothing. So I was to be booked for a CS that morning. It was an emergency because now the heart rate of the baby ilikuwa inashuka. So I went for a CS and things happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
You labored for a whole day and a whole night. Thank God I labored for a few hours. Wala hata ukusikia kwa kitu. Nafasi zenye tutauliza hapa ziharibu maneno. Yes. Okay, well, so I think that's it from us for today. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. This is yet another Wolf Women's series. See you. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Mwah.